Notorious L.A. gang leader was unalived in prison by other inmates over the weekend, which, by the way, made headline news. The former leader of a Los Angeles street gang who made national headlines for ordering the murders of members of his own gang was unalived in prison over the weekend. According to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, 47-year-old Ezekiel Romo was booked multiple times by 3 fellow inmates at Centinela State Prison in Imperial County Sunday evening. Christian Moreno, 31, Johnny Garcia, 39, and Christian Hernandez, 41, are accused of attacking Romo with an inmate-manufactured filero in a day room at the prison. Guards issued verbal orders to break up the attack, but those orders were ignored, CDC officials said, which then resulted in multiple deployments of pepper spray to stop the violence. Romo was taken to an on-site medical facility, where moments later, he was pronounced unalived. Romo had been at Centinela since August 2023, after being sentenced in Los Angeles County to life in prison without the possibility of parole for first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit other murders. According to a 2023 profile by the Los Angeles Times, Romo was a leader of the Blith street gang in Panorama City and was responsible for at least 8 fools being unalived after he ordered members of his own barrio to turn on one another. Damn. Ruthless ass vato. Removing drug addicts, informants, rivals, and other people whom he considered dead weight from the gang's ranks. Prior to being the main shot caller for the street gang, Romo spent nearly 2 decades behind bars on manslaughter charges. He was 18 years old when he unalived a 19-year-old man during a fight at a fast food joint in the San Fernando Valley in 1995. In prison, he became a soldado of the Mexican Mafia prison gang and made plans to incorporate Blith Street into the National Crime Syndicate upon his release. When he returned to Panorama City, he took over his old gang, ordered them to sell Mexican Mafia drogas and collect taxes on behalf of the criminal organization in hopes of raising its status. His return to the calles also led him to order more fools from his own gang to be unalived. So that fool was putting out hits for fools from his own barrio to be whacked out. Scandalous vato. Described as a micromanager by the Times, Romo ordered hits on members of his gangs for minor infractions like getting an unsanctioned tattoo or getting high and not returning his phone calls. And if you had something Romo wanted, like a tabique of Coca-Cola, why pay for it? His dealer got the same treatment. And guess what that is? A bala to the back. Romo would eventually be busted with drogas in his car and would be sentenced to more time in prison, where he would continue to run the gang from behind bars before returning to the streets once again. He was ultimately linked to several fools that were unalived by members of his own gang and went to trial alongside of them in 2023 and escaping custody by force. Romo would be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole after he was convicted of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and attempted conspiracy to commit second-degree murder. From left to right, you got Christian Moreno, Johnny Garcia, and Christian Hernandez. Romo had been at Centinela for under a year before he was unalived. His alleged attackers were all convicted in Los Angeles County. It's unclear if these vatos have gang ties, so they say. Garcia and Hernandez are both serving life sentences for first-degree murder, CDC said. Moreno is serving a 20-year sentence for assault, making criminal threats, and escaping custody by force. The 3 suspects are being held in restricted housing. Romo, being unalived, is under investigation by the prison's investigative unit, as well as the Imperial County District Attorney's Office. The California Office of the Inspector General has been notified of the homicide, and the county coroner will determine what's the official cause of death. The 3 alleged vatos have not yet been charged in unaliving Romo. But look, if y'all rocking with this type of content, make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what types of videos y'all want to see next. It's your boy Hood Cultura, representing Distrito Federal, and I'm gone.